Okay, this is part 2 of the widgets videos, and these are the ones that take a little bit more detail to fill in than the basic ones in the previous video. The ones that I don't go over are because they're straightforward, and you can go in there and mess with them, and you'll see that the design settings, as well as the widget itself, is pretty easy to use. So we're going to get into the ones that take a little bit more tweaking. So the first one we're going to mess around with is the restaurant menu widget. And you'll see there's a lot of moving parts to this one, a lot of stuff you have to fill out, as well as images and currency. And if you come over here to the design settings, you'll see you can change how it looks a little bit. Next, we're going to be going over the review widgets. So for the Yelp one, you just need to get the Yelp business page URL. And for the Google one, it's slightly different, but not so much so. You just need to get your data ID. So if you already know it, you can put it in right here. But if you don't know it, Snaps will actually help you find it. So if we do a quick one for Starbucks, I'm going to pick any one of these. You'll see that the reviews pop up on the right. And so I can just go down here and click Get Your Data ID and then input that into the widget. And it'll populate all your reviews right there. You can choose how many reviews you want listed and how it looks as well. Next up, we're gonna grab, let's see, business directory. So this one has a lot more moving parts, as you can see, and you're gonna have to make a collections and dynamic pages to use this widget. So there's steps laid out for you right here. You can get a template for Google Spreadsheet or Airtable, and then you're going to go to content, you're going to make collections and then dynamic pages. It's all laid out for you really well, so you can just follow the steps right along here. And then you can fill out the info as you go for the actual business directory. And again, there's a lot more design settings that you can get into little areas with. And just to show you where the collections is, you're going to go to not pages, but content, collections right here. Go to new collection. You can see right here the Google Sheets and Airtable that were an option in the widgets, as well as these other ones. And right down here are 3 videos that are very helpful if you are looking to make a collection and if this is your first time making one. These take you step by step on how to do it. So let's get rid of that one. Next up, we're gonna grab, I don't know, let's see, PayPal. So PayPal is just a button. You can input your information here. This one's not as complicated. It's a lot more straightforward. All the social widgets are pretty straightforward. So those are just adding your social URLs and stuff like that. Navigation is just the navigation bar up top. Instead of clicking copy on that, you can just grab the widget for it. Multi-location. You can have more than one, and then you have that little button at the bottom right of the map to say find nearest location. But let's do an HTML. So if you have a custom HTML code, you can put it right here and it'll show up on your website. But lastly, we're gonna get into the blog widgets. So there's an all posts, recent posts, and search posts down here. So let's drag the search post. It's just a little search bar. You can design it how you want. We're gonna drag the recent post one next. And you'll see that it auto-populates all the blog articles that you already have. So to edit these, you would go into your blog section over here, and you'll find all your blog articles as well as settings and layouts. When you go to layout, you'll notice that this message pops up. And it's that all your layouts are the same for each page, so it makes it easier. You can edit as you go, you can import more blog posts, but all the posts that are linked to your widgets of recent posts and all posts are all edited in here. So all your blog posts are managed in there. And that's going to be the end of the widgets section of videos. I'm hoping that you have a better feel for which ones take a little bit more time and which ones you can just drag and drop and within a few clicks get it done. But by no means are any of these widgets overcomplicated. And if you ever need help with any of the widgets, you can reach out to Snap support.